Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll answer the question, can I depend on the government to actually help me? Can the government come through for me in a time of crisis? And I know what you're feeling as you're watching this video. I know from reading the comments and all the exchanges, all the back and forth from my community, that there really is a lot of, we're disappointed with the government. There's a lot of disdain for leaders from both sides, and I get that. And I'm here to tell you that each one of us should be responsible for our own selves. We should make sure, learning from this, we should make sure that we have enough savings going forward. We should make sure that we learn how to invest. We should make sure that we follow the right news sources. We don't believe in hype. We don't let our opinions get swayed one way or the other. We've got to make sure that we keep ourselves calm mentally. We've got to make sure that we stay rational. And although it's important for us to know what's going on, to have the latest news, to have the latest information, I do believe it's important for us not to be bitter. What I mean by this is, I know that the government is letting individuals down. I know that, I see that. But this situation has essentially created an impossible situation for either side. Do I think that more things could have been done? Absolutely. But I do want us to not lose faith. I want us to not lose hope. I want us to be beacons of faith ourselves. One of the reasons I started this channel was to be able to help the community, was to be able to give back. For me, this channel is not about, making money through YouTube. Although yes, this channel makes money, and it's a good thing. Why not? I put out valuable information, and if there's ad revenue, why not? But for me, this channel is about giving back. That's how I'm trying to give back. I think what you should do is really think about this and ask yourself, how can I give back? How can I help someone else heal? How can I help someone else in any way, shape or form? Whether it's talking to them, whether it's one of our viewers and subscribers, his name's Mike. He said that he started fishing again, and he started to share the fish with his it's giving me goosebumps as I narrate that story. So he said that he went fishing, and then he shared some of his whatever he caught, he shared it with neighbors, and then he was able to make sure that individuals around him had food to eat. You don't actually need money to improve other people's lives. You do, let's not be naive, but what I'm trying to say is, what you need to do is to spread the goodwill. What you need to do is pay it forward. That could be something as simple as a phone call. That could be helping somebody do stuff, do random stuff, and maybe, helping them move. It could be simply, helping someone do something that doesn't really cost you any money, but adds value to their life. We have to ask ourselves, how can we add value? Because fundamentally in life and in business, we need to be able to create value for others in order to improve their lives, and by extension improve our lives. One of the ways I was able to be successful, I was able to live my American dream, is I've tried to create as much value as possible, and that's what this channel is all about. This channel is all about the attempt to try and create value. So for you, think of this channel as not just, hey, I get my news on this channel. You can get your news on many channels. I don't know, there are probably other channels that provide you news better than I do. I have no idea. But for me, I want to be able to hopefully take you to a higher level. I want you to 10x your life. I want you to have a life of abundance emotionally, not just financially. I want you to have an abundance in life socially, so that you develop better, more meaningful connections with your friends, with your family, with your associates, with your colleagues, with your boss. So I want all of us to hopefully from this crisis emerge not bitter. That's very important. I don't want us to be bitter, because I believe that sort of psychological damage, or that feeling of disdain, that feeling of bitterness, that feeling of apathy, where you have no emotion towards the government, towards voting, maybe even towards other individuals who you feel they did better than you, and you lost your job and they didn't. We need to avoid that tendency, because if there's look guys, this situation is going to bring out the best in us. It's also going to bring out the worst in us. I believe that just as a business is only as strong as its weakest link, I do believe we as human beings are only as strong as how we are when we are at our most vulnerable. I've been at many vulnerable situations in my life, and could I have done things better? Absolutely. But I can tell you that as a 42-year-old guy who has built businesses, who has employees, who's fortunate to be at a certain position, I can tell you that having good relationships and having the psychological makeup to be positive, to create value, is much more important than having money in the bank. And let me be clear, I know that we need money in the bank to pay our bills, so I'm not discounting that. The point I'm trying to make is, if we can be calm, if we can be rational, and if we can be helpful to others, and if we can spread the good, if you have the ability to help someone else, help them. And it could be in ways other than money. If you don't have the ability to help someone and you desperately need help, ask for help, and hopefully somebody helps you. So that is my feedback. So in the end, asking, is the government, can I depend on the government to help me? Is the government going to help me? Is probably the wrong question to ask. The right question to ask is, how can I help myself? How can I, be a beacon of hope to other individuals? How can I add value to other people, so that how can I improve their life? I do believe that is the way forward as a result of this. And again, I know this sounds, maybe this sounds a little cliche. I'm not being, I'm not being facetious. I'm definitely not trying to patronize anybody. This is the kind of attitude that helped me. And, again, we are only as strong as our weakest link. We are only as strong as our most vulnerable moments. We are all at very vulnerable moments right now. And what I chose to do in this moment is to try and create a YouTube channel to give back. Hey, if you want to create a YouTube channel, be my guest. If you feel you want to do something else, just like Mike went fishing, do that. If you feel, I don't know, if you want to spend more time in church and help at your local church, be my guest. Do whatever you want. If you want to help at the local soup kitchen, if you want to help be a mentor to to kids, whatever. Come up with something on your own and find a way to contribute, because there is nothing more powerful than contributing, than adding value to other individuals. For me, it's about trying to add value to my employees' lives, because I believe when my employees are successful, that'll make my companies 10x more successful. I believe, I own a lot of real estate. I believe that if my tenants are happy, they'll continue paying rent, and they'll hopefully build their businesses, and that'll continue building my assets. And that's what's happened to me. So what you need to ask yourself is, what can you do to make sure that individuals in your circle are taken care of, so that spreads the goodwill? That was my message for you today. So at the end, asking the question, can I depend on the government to help me, is the wrong question. The right question is, how can I make myself more independent of the government? And that would be my focus for my viewers and my subscribers. I hope you learned something new. Please comment below, let me know what you think of this message, and also please share this video with friends and family, because I would like to get the word out, and I need your help growing our community. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I want to help you live your American dream. You can also get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000, and you can get added to SMS list, and you can opt out of the SMS at any point in time that you want. You can also get on our email list. Go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you can get on our email list, and then you can get notified about future important alerts through email or by SMS, and you can opt out of the emails or SMS at any point in time that you want. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week, so please make sure you click like, you subscribe, you enable notifications so you get instant updates. Now the interesting thing is, sometimes YouTube does not send out notifications. So what you can also do is bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time, so that you can get added, so that you can have our channel on the bookmarks bar, on the bookmarks tab of your browser. This way you can visit the homepage of our channel and you'll never miss a single notification from us. So you may want to do that. Also, you can go to Instagram and you can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. Once again, that's ignition_time. That is our Instagram handle. You can also get exclusive content from us on Instagram. So we only do that for our Instagram followers. Finally, you can follow us on Twitter. We release breaking news alerts on Twitter. So follow us at ignition_time on Twitter. Again, that's ignition_time. So make sure you do that as well. Once again, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Please click like. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. And we look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Thank you. Bye.